Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maggie and I upload videos on lifestyle, beauty, and fashion. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Now, I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, 3 months to be exact, but who's counting? Honestly guys, I want to apologize for taking such a long hiatus. It truly was not my intention. If you know, the last time that I posted was in October and it was for Halloween, and I was so excited to do my Halloween content for you guys. I got to upload my video where I decorated my apartment for Halloween, and I had so much more content planned around spooky season for you guys, but it just didn't work out. I'm gonna explain exactly why. I'm gonna go into further detail in a minute. Just wanted to let you guys know that for this video, I'm actually gonna be doing my hair. I thought, what better way to come back to YouTube than to do a hair video? I mean, it's usually one of my most popular videos that I post, so here I am with another hair video. Hair video content is actually gonna change a little bit from now on because, as you can see, I'm growing out my roots and I'm gonna go on a little healthy hair journey. But this video is not about that. This video is about me, once again, dyeing my hair, but I'm not gonna be using actual hair dye color. I'm gonna be using a conditioning semi-permanent color like I usually do. As you can see, I have quite a bit of growth and I have a different hair color. So the last time you guys saw me, I think I had aquamarine colored hair, and it was in October, and right after that I went green. Honestly guys, I wasn't feeling the aquamarine because, as you can see, I have two-toned hair, and that's because this hair over here has been bleached several times while this hair has only been bleached once, so it's more on the yellow side and it's not as light. So every time I do a hair color, it either looks different here from here or it fades out differently. So the aquamarine, it was like green to a blue. I wasn't feeling it, and then I decided to just do green because my hair was already looking green, and I actually kept the green hair color for quite a few months. I kept it for the month of October, November, and December, I believe. Yeah, I think so, like 3 months. So after that, I decided to do this hair color. It's called Chestnut and it's from ColourPop. It's like a ginger color on the brownish side. I faded the green hair color as much as possible. Like, I washed my hair a whole bunch. Towards the end, I even did the vitamin C method just to try to fade it out as much as possible. If you want to see how I do that, I can link the video that I show you guys in how to do that. But it was like a very light green when I used this on top. And even though I mixed this with conditioner, it actually did like cover up the green pretty much completely. But like I mentioned, my hair fades differently. So here it fades more true to color, and then up here it fades like kind of greenish. So I'm actually gonna touch up this color. I'm not doing something different. I'm not bleaching my hair anymore, and that's what this video is gonna be, just me touching up this color. So I actually bought another one. So if you're interested in seeing how I touch up my hair color and what I'm going to be doing next and where I've been and everything, then just keep watching. So I washed my hair about 2 days ago. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but you know, I let it air dry completely. No products in my hair, no oils, nothing. Didn't even try to curl it or anything. I just let it completely air dry. And this is how my natural hair air dries. As you can see, it's like kind of curly down here. And then up here it looks more straight because this is my bleached hair. So I'm actually gonna take this out. Yeah. So if you watch my previous videos, you already know how my natural hair looks. It's not the best. It's very damaged. Not just up here from the bleaching, but also down here just from straightening my hair so much, and it has a lot of heat damage, as you can see. But let's just go into the color. While I do my hair, I'm just gonna explain to you guys where I've been. So first thing I'm gonna do is just separate out the hair that I want to color. Where have I been? Okay, so the last time I uploaded, guys, was back in October. And I believe it was my video in which I showed you guys how I decorate for Halloween, and I had the aquamarine hair color. And it doesn't matter, guys, if I take dark hair, my natural color, it's not gonna change it. It's only gonna color what's already been bleached previously. That's why I'm like kind of sloppy with it. This is so hard to do and talk at the same time. So that was the last video I posted for you guys, and I was going to continue doing Halloween content, but then I got sick. Now, if you guys saw that video, you might have noticed that I was a little off. I was already starting to feel sick. I didn't think it was a big deal. I still was doing my regular stuff, you know. But once mid-October hit, Guys, I couldn't take it. I was very, very sick. Like, it was like I went to urgent care and they told me it was just a virus, like a cold. I didn't have COVID, I didn't have the flu or anything like that, but I felt extremely sick. Like, I couldn't do anything, guys. Like, I would go to work, but that's about it. So at that point, I didn't feel like I could film. Like, I just, like, if my energy is low and I'm just feeling horrible, it's hard for me to want to film in the first place. Like, I can't fake it until I make it, if you know what I mean. So I just wasn't filming. So around that time as well, I already knew, but this is basically how I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm pregnant. I actually found that I was pregnant at the end of August, so by the time October hit, I was in my first trimester still. Like, I already knew I was pregnant, and of course part of it was morning sickness, which if you see my last pregnancy videos, you know that morning sickness hit me really hard. But this time around it was even worse. I was actually throwing up, not just feeling nauseous all the time, and I was throwing up a lot. And then part of it was because I was also sick. So every time I would cough, it would activate my nausea and it would make me throw up. So I wasn't just throwing up from the pregnancy, I was throwing up from being sick as well. So it's not a good combination, guys. It was horrible. I was miserable and I honestly couldn't do anything as much as I wanted to. That just threw off my whole month. Like, for the rest of October, I was sick. You already know, it's my favorite time of the year, spooky season. It's my birthday. I didn't even get to celebrate my birthday, guys. Like, I didn't get to do anything for the rest of that month. So that's why I wasn't filming. And then, wait, before I continue, let me just tell you guys what I'm going to be using for my hair. So this is the box that I used for coloring my hair previously. As you can tell, I pretty much used up the whole thing. So I actually had to repurchase it, and as you can see, it's from ColourPop. It comes in this beautiful box. I wanted to open it with you guys. See? And then it's packaged up in here. And this time I decided to buy the whole line. You can see. So they have different colors in ColourPop, and they have a whole line for each color. Meaning they have a conditioner. They have the actual, they call it the chestnut hair tint. So the hair tint, this is what gives you hair color. And then they have the matching hair clips, which I just thought was cute. It was a cute touch. They had a good price for all three of them. I think it was like $17. They had like a deal going on in ColourPop, so I just purchased it like that. I think it was almost the amount that I paid for this. I think this was like $12 or something like that. So it was worth buying the whole thing. What I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna mix the conditioner with the hair tints, because I noticed the conditioner is a lot lighter than the actual color. I just want to see what it looks like if I mix it, to be honest. I have no idea how it's gonna look, but that's what I'm gonna do. Back to my story. So yeah, I'm pregnant, guys. I was going through a lot of morning sickness, and on top of that I also had a virus, and it lasted like forever. Like, the month of November came, and guys, I was still sick, and I was like, what the heck is going on with me? Like, I don't understand. Why am I so sick? Why is this cold not going away? It's been like 3 weeks and I'm still sick. So I went to the emergency room. No, I went to my OB, my doctor, my pregnancy doctor, and she saw me. She was like, okay, you need to go to the emergency room, girl. You look really bad. She was like, go to the emergency room and go see if everything's okay, because you look sick. And I was miserable. Like, it wasn't just, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm going through so much morning sickness. It was like, oh, I'm sick. So I listened to my doctor. I went to the emergency room, because the first time I had went to urgent care, and that's where I came out negative for COVID and flu. It was just a cold. This time around I went to the emergency room, and they tested me again for COVID. They tested me again for the flu and whatever else they do. They said that most likely, if it's not COVID or the flu, it's probably just another virus. So they were trying to tell me that I probably just went from one virus to another virus. I was like, what the heck? So once I got home, I think the next day it was, I checked my chart, which is basically just an app that you can use to check your blood results or whatever results of whatever test you do at the doctor's. So I could check if, you know, the results were in for my COVID or flu or whatever. And when I checked it, I had the flu. Yeah, I tested positive for influenza A, I believe, something like that. So I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I went from having just your regular old cold to having the actual flu. And honestly, guys, it made more sense. I was like, okay, this explains why I feel so sick, even though I didn't have the flu at first. But honestly, I just kept getting more and more sick. So it made sense that it was the flu. I thought it was COVID. I was like, there's no way that I'm feeling this sick and it's not COVID. Like, I just don't understand. But yeah, I tested negative again for COVID. It was not COVID. It was the flu. So I pretty much lasted sick for the rest of November. Thanksgiving, I was feeling a little bit better. I could be with family, you know, for the holidays, but I was still sick. And by the time December came around, same, I still felt sick. Honestly, guys, I lasted like 3 months sick, and it just didn't make sense to me because even the flu doesn't last usually that long. So I was sick, I was pregnant, I was going through really bad morning sickness at the same time, and my energy levels were just not there. I was not feeling filming. I was barely feeling doing my hair. Like, I did the green hair dye off camera, of course, and I just did it because like the aquamarine was fading badly, so I had to get rid of it. But I didn't have the energy to film it for you guys, to be honest. So that's what happened. Now we are in January. It's the new year, and happy new year, guys, by the way. So yeah, it's the new year. Touching up, like I said, the ginger color, or it's called chestnut, but I really thought it was like a ginger color. Like, to me it looks ginger. See, the color itself, when it's pure, it looks almost brown. That's why when I did it before, I mixed it with a little bit of regular conditioner, and this time around I'm mixing it with this conditioner. Yeah, this conditioner is way lighter. Let me show you. See the difference? If I was to do that color, I feel like it would barely show up on my hair because it's not light enough. Like, if my hair was blonde, I could do just a conditioner and it would probably look very nice. But my hair has like all these different tones in it, so I'm just mixing it. But this is what it's looking like mixed. Doesn't look that much different. I just wanted to add a little bit of lightness, and I'm gonna go into it. Let's do this side first. But yeah, so I didn't have COVID, I had the flu. That's what it turned out to be. So you can see how my hair has faded. It's actually faded much less at the bottom. That's because my hair at the bottom, like I said, it's been bleached like 3 times, so it's much more porous, much more damaged, and it takes color much easier, and it also gets rid of color much harder. So my hair fades much faster up here, and it also doesn't take the color as, you know, as nicely, but it's whatever. And see, wow, this is a beautiful color. I love this color. I feel like now that I'm not gonna be bleaching my hair anymore, guys. Like I said, I'm pregnant. When I'm pregnant, I do not mess with those chemicals. I don't like using them at all. If you saw my last pregnancy journey, then you would know I really don't mess with hair chemicals while I'm pregnant. I'm basically slowly going back to my natural hair color, and I thought this hair color was like a good in-between color to have mixed in with my natural hair color without it looking like, you know, too much. And I feel like it's not as high maintenance. I washed my hair at least 4 times before for it to look this faded, so that's not bad. Usually lighter colors fade much faster and are higher maintenance. And I like that it will look like one whole color once I dye it freshly. It's just when it fades that it fades differently, but it's okay. I'm actually gonna go on a curly hair journey. So if you guys have been watching me for the last couple of years, then you know I straighten my hair quite a bit, like a whole bunch. My hair is damaged. If it's not from bleach, it's from straightening it, and my hair naturally is actually very curly. Now, I have no idea how curly my hair is because I haven't seen my natural hair texture in years, like probably decades, because even though I'm not always dyeing my hair, I have all my life been straightening my hair, like, and I've done like the Brazilian treatments, I've done hair relaxers in my hair like since I was very young. So even though I have rocked my hair curly in the past, honestly, I don't feel like that has been my natural curl pattern. That has been my curl pattern with either damaged hair or chemicals in my hair. So I feel like this is the first time I'm finally gonna be able to see what my natural curly hair looks like, and I'm so excited to see that because it's something new. And at the end of the day, even when it comes to straightening your hair, you get tired of it, like, you know. So it's like I want something different, something new. I'm excited to go on my curly hair journey because it's not just a curly hair journey, it's literally a healthy hair journey. I'm not gonna be dyeing it at all. Like I said, this is literally just a conditioner, and I'm just applying it over, like, it's a tinted conditioner that I'm applying over my already bleached hair. It's not gonna do any further damage. If anything, it's almost like deep conditioning your hair because you leave it on for quite a while. I'm only gonna do it until I cut off most of this colored hair. So I am going to give myself quite a few haircuts throughout this journey just to like move the process along faster. You know, I'm not afraid to have short hair, so I'm interested to see how my hair is gonna look as it gets curlier and curlier. And to be honest with you guys, the last time that I straightened my hair was around December, around Christmas time. So my goal is not to straighten my hair for the rest of this year. So the year 2023, I'm going to try. I mean, it's gonna be a challenge because curly hair is not easy to manage, especially when it's damaged. It's so dry and it's technically a lot of work to straighten it, but it lasts a lot longer before you have to wash it again. When you have curly hair, it gets super dry. You gotta wash it more often, or at least wet it more often. And the winter months is miserable. So it's like, ugh. But I really want to do this, so I'm gonna go the whole year of 2023 without straightening my hair, and that's my goal. Without straightening, without dyeing, without bleaching. That's part of the reason why I'm not just like dyeing this part dark of my hair, because I don't want to use any chemicals. So I'm just gonna try to make it as natural looking as I can with conditioning tints. I've done black, like a black semi-permanent color, and honestly I hate the way black fades, and it's the closest to my hair color and it would blend in much more, but it fades horribly and it really stains my shower. Like this color I actually loved because it didn't stain my shower. That's another reason why I chose a color like this. And it's crazy, guys, because like I said, it's only been about we're like 2 weeks into January. I straightened my hair 2 weeks into December, I believe. So it's been about a month since I've straightened my hair. Like I have not straightened my hair in over a month, and I can already see such a huge difference. First of all, I already see a difference between this hair that I've only bleached once and the bottom of my hair that I've bleached 3 times. This hair, guys, doesn't even curl. Like when it's wet, it might look a little wavy, but once it dries pretty much straight. But I have noticed, like, the less that I've been, you know, putting heat on my hair, the curlier and curlier this part gets. But really my goal is going to be to chop off this eventually because it really doesn't curl. That just shows you guys how much bleaching your hair more than once can really damage your hair. Even just once obviously is damaging, but the more you do it, the more damaging, of course. Which, you know, I didn't mind. I knew what I was getting myself into when I decided to bleach my hair in the first place, and that was part of the reason, honestly, why I never committed to doing my whole head, because I know how damaging it is. And I knew, first of all, I knew what the type of haircuts that I was doing, because I was doing like a lot of wolf cuts and stuff and like a lot of layers. I knew that I could get away with like breakage in my hair and the damage wouldn't look as bad because, you know, my hair was cut into a whole bunch of layers. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying, guys. I'm sorry, it's pregnancy brain. What was I saying? So yeah, I didn't mind damaging. Oh, I didn't mind damaging the upper half of my hair because of the layers that I cut into it, and it kind of blends in when I have breakage, which I do have breakage. I haven't shown you guys, but I do. But I also knew that once I wanted to get my hair back to healthy, that it was gonna be much easier to just have to worry about, you know, chemical damage on the top half of my hair as opposed to my whole head, because I can keep the layers shorter in the top and keep cutting off the short top without having to lose like the full length of my hair. Like I can still have long hair while I'm, you know, recovering. So there was a method to my madness, guys. I didn't just decide to do only half my hair because of a trend or anything like that. Like it was strategic, if you know what I mean. Yeah, because my hair on the top is very hard to take the color, I'm actually gonna leave this on for like a good hour or so. The longer I leave it on, the most likely the color will stick, you know. So I think this is good. I can't tell if I'm doing perfect. That's another thing about curly hair. When you're like coloring it, all it's curly, it's harder to go like open through perfectly and see the full hair color. But I think it's pretty saturated. But I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to tell you guys for just my life and where I've been and what I'm going to be doing for the new year. Hoping to become much more consistent with uploading videos this year. I really missed filming for you guys. You have no idea. I miss editing. I just miss the rush of posting a new video every week. And as difficult as it is for me, because I am a full-time working mom and I'm pregnant now, my 3rd child, by the way. I love doing YouTube. I'm one of those people that truly enjoys watching YouTube videos, especially like vlogs, sit down talking videos, makeup videos, pretty much anything. And not only do I love watching and consuming YouTube, but I really love creating content and uploading it for you guys, even if it's just like 10 people that watch me. I don't really care. It's basically just a hobby for me right now, and I really do enjoy it. And as much as I wish it could turn into something else in the future, I'm not gonna rush it, you know? Like, when I need a break, I'm gonna take a break. When I need to prioritize other things in my life, that's what's gonna happen. And I enjoy you guys who are still with me after all this time. I've seen some of you guys, you know, message me and just check in on me to see if I'm okay, like what am I doing, and I appreciate those people. I really do. All right, so I'm gonna stop talking. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna work on this side. I'll just, like, you know, fast forward so you guys can still see what I'm doing. In the end of everything, I'll come back and I'm gonna show you guys how my color looks styled with curly hair. Like I said, my hair is still damaged, so when I curl it, it's not the best, but this is what I'm gonna have to deal with for now until my hair is fully healed, or until I finish cutting off the damage. Really. But let me just get to the side.
Think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. You already know what I'm going to say. I've been feeling this way for far too long. And now you're gone. Took me away from all of my fears. Kept me away from all of my tears. And now you're gone. And now I'm lost. Finally, I think I can see clearly now. I'm in love. Think about me one more time before you go. I'm in love. Took me away from all of my fears. I'm in love. Kept me away from all of my tears. I'm in
Alright, so I used up all the color. I can already tell that the color is not taking up as well on the front, the top, like the bottom. So I think I'm just gonna put my hand in on the tint, the pure, with not mixed with anything. Just pass it through the top of my hair, because if it's a little darker at the top, I don't mind. Yeah, I think this should be enough. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna leave this on my hair for about an hour. In an hour, I'm gonna go in the shower, just wash it out. I'm not gonna use shampoo or anything because, like I said, I already washed my hair. You're supposed to use these products on clean hair and just rinse it out with cold water. So once I do that and I style my hair, then I'll come back and show you guys. Alright guys, so this is what my hair is looking like after I showered and styled it. I only used one product in my hair to style it. I'm still trying to figure out what's gonna be the best routine for me. If you guys want to see how I style my curly hair, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss it. I'm gonna come back and show you how my hair looks dry. Right now it's very wet from the styling and can barely see the color. I am losing the sunlight, so I'll probably come back tomorrow with my hair fully dry. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like when it's wet. You can see right off the back that it's like super curly here, gets straighter here, and then the back of my hair is more, I don't know, it's like a different curl pattern as well, but let me show you the back. So I'll come back once my hair is fully dry so you can see the color and how it looks dry. Alright guys, please do not mind the mess behind me because I'm in my living room right now since the baby's sleeping in my bedroom. But this is what my hair looks like the next day after washing it and styling it fully dry. So I haven't really touched it up. I just wet a little bit like the bottom pieces under my hair because it gets like really frizzy. So I wet it just to reactivate the curls, but there's not much I can do for the top part. As you can see, it's really curly up here. It's really straight down there. It doesn't dry curly. It doesn't get reactivated into curls the next day. Kind of just have to rock with it like this. That's what bleach does to your hair. It damages your hair, so that's why it doesn't really curl. Let me show you from the back. Now I'm gonna bring it to the front a little bit. As you can see, I have quite a bit of a journey to go through. My hair has different curl patterns all around, and I can't wait until I can finally cut off these dead ends. I will be doing a haircut soon. I'm not sure when, and I'm not sure what type of haircut yet, but I definitely want to cut off a good amount just to get my curls, you know, moving along faster. But for now, this is what I'm working with, and if you guys are interested in seeing the styling products that I used on my hair and that I will be using from now on, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can see, because I will be doing a video on how I curl my hair and what products I use. Oh yeah, and this is what the color looks like. I forgot, this is a color video. This is what my hair color looks like. So it's kind of copperish tone. It's called chestnut. It does take the color better at the bottom than the top because you already know why. And yeah, I really like this color. I like that it blends in nicely with the dark color and the dark roots at the bottom and top. So it's what I'll keep touching this color up until it grows out a little more. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do afterwards, but I'm definitely slowly going back to my natural hair color. So yeah, this is my hair. I'll go back a little more. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you stick around for this hair journey that I'm going to be going on. I'm still going to be doing other types of videos on my channel because, as you know, it is also a makeup and fashion channel. I'm still very passionate about those things, so I hope that you guys stick around just to see whatever new content I come up with. If you could leave a comment below just letting me know what you guys think of my hair, any advice that you might have for me as to what products I could use, what could help me bring my damaged hair back to life. Any comment would be appreciated, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I just wanna love you, just wanna